From downward facing dog, inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, come forward into pigeon. Left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, breathe in, open up chest and throat. Exhale, bow down towards the earth. Come into your forearms, pause. If available, you come all the way down to the earth, rest down. Continuing with the integrity of the pelvis, left hip forward, right hip back. Inhaling to come up. Bringing the right arm, left arm rather, underneath the right. And to get a deeper stretch, right hand on the knee for a little twist. Come back down. Feel the lengthening in the spine and the stretch in the hips. Breathe into where it's painful. Inhale, we return back to the forearms for a breath and we continue to come up. If available, we're going to flex the left knee, binding our hands behind our ankle, squaring shoulders, hips to the front, inhaling to open heart, chest, throat. The back foot is flexed as we're resisting in different oppositions. Great stretch for the pectoral muscles here, also for the arms. As we release, we're going to change the modification to right arm towards the sky, left arm binds. Breathe. Find steadiness with the breath, gazing inward at your third eye or upward towards the sky. Then finishing the sequence by bringing the heel towards the glute with a little twist towards the left. Breathe and hold. If this is uncomfortable on the knee, please absolutely do not do. Only if it feels juicy and beautiful on the hip as well as on the knee. This is a very deep hip flexor stretch. Going into a little bind, the left foot binds around the left arm as we grab the left hand with the right from the back, opening the heart, feeling a stretch in the right side of the body right now. And then for a tiny little deeper stretch in the hip flexors, we grab and lean forwards. Bring the left knee forward into what I call the mermaid position. Left arm back rather, and right hand in the opposite knee for a twist that comes from the lower belly. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, twist. Our drishti is focused in one point in the not too far distance, or inward towards your third eye if your eyes are closed. Returning for a counter stretch to the other side for one breath. Left hand in the opposite knee to the right, and then right hand back. Inhales, lengthen. Exhale, twist from the lower belly. Keep the left hip down if possible to keep the integrity of the pelvis. Breathing here, coming back to center. To intensify this stretch, we're going to lean back here, tucking the pelvis and bringing it forward a little notch. Pause on the forearms, if available, all the way down into supine, supta in Sanskrit. Beautiful stretch here, opening through your lower chakras, midsection of the torso, and then a little movement from side to side to get into the hips. It's beautiful. So the right leg is bent, and then we're gently moving the knees from side to side. The wider the feet and the legs are, the deeper the stretch is going to get into the hip flexors. That's all the muscles that are attached from your hip bones into the central, medial, and internal part of your knee. We held it outside, now we go inside into an internal rotation of the right leg, where we bring the hip slightly forward but keeping the integrity of the torso, sternum down, opening through the heart to come up. Finding a comfortable position, bringing the left leg forward, give it a nice massage, a stretch, especially around the knee area at either side. And flexing the knee, grabbing the foot any way you can, maybe with a strap if not available to grab the foot. And simultaneously as we inhale, we send the sit bones to earth, Heart to sky, we relax the shoulders down away from the ears as we flex the toes towards us. This gets into the very deep layers of the hamstrings on that left leg. Left leg externally rotates as we twist to the right for a beautiful extra stretch in the torso. And now we're going internally with that left leg. And notice the foot is in an internal rotation as well. Shoulders are relaxed. From here, coming into double pigeon, absolutely the best stretch for the hips, the king of hip stretches, as I like to call. So we want to have the lower part of the legs so that they're square to the front of our mats. This is not in a cross-legged position. So from the knee to our ankles, there's a parallel position. We're stacking the lower part of our legs as we bring the arms back. Notice that my back is straight here. We're going to inhale to counterbalance, open heart, shoulders back. Exhale to hinge from the hips as we bow down to Mother Earth. If possible, bring in our third eye towards the earth. This might not be available for you, in which case you want to keep your back really straight and just stay where it feels comfortable for you. The arms will move back in order to stretch the anterior part of the shoulders and pectorals as well. Deep breaths here. This is a very, very deep opening for the hips and a beautiful stretch for the lower back here as we keep the back in flexion, notice, and then vertebra by vertebra to come up. Coming into eagle arms for a beautiful stretch below our shoulder blades and the middle section of our back. Our shoulders are moving toward the earth as our elbows are coming up to shoulder level, and energetically squeezing arms together as we continue with a deep stretch in the mid-back, between the shoulder blades especially. Release and empty, shaking out those legs a little bit. It feels really good. Coming forward into downward facing dog, getting ready to do the same movements on the other side. Releasing the hips. Left hip comes up towards the earth as we relax the leg, and then the other. So this is an anchor from the core. The core is doing this motion here. Left leg up and opening that hip to the other side. And coming back into pigeon. So we're changing legs right now.